Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to corner with confidence. I've noticed watching some newer motovloggers on YouTube that they've admitted in their videos that they have a problem with taking curves on their motorcycle. So being an instructor, I thought I would make a video and give you guys some tips that you can try and practice and get better with your curve negotiation. Now, I've already made a video about curve negotiation on my channel. You can go back through and find the video. I talk about all different aspects, whether it comes to the proper braking in a curve, to surface appraisal, you know, like looking for gravel and stuff like that on the road, things that you don't want to hit on a motorcycle. But I'm going to give you guys a different perspective in this video, show you guys exactly what it is that I do. So let's go hit some curves. If you're new to curves, we're going to start here with the suggested speed sign. So this one, for this particular curve, says 50 miles an hour. Let's talk about it. So on the transmission of your motorcycle, basically every gear is 10 miles an hour. So from that sign saying 50 miles an hour, you're going to want to have your bike in 5th gear. Now, I pulled my bike over here to start the video, and two guys on sport bikes stopped to talk to me, make sure I was okay. Sorry I didn't get your name, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping and checking on me, and I was able to give them some stickers, and they said they're going to check out the channel. So if you guys are watching this video, leave me a comment down below. Alright, let's get moving again. It's awful hot today. So for this curve, it's 50 miles an hour. I'm going to be looking all the way over here around the curve. Even though I can't see anything, it's going to have me prepared in case something does happen. So for the next couple of curves, I'll just simply throw an arrow up in the video. That way you can see exactly where it is that I'm looking. And it's not just looking with my eyes. I'm physically turning my head, and you have to do that. Otherwise, your body is just going to stay right where it is. If you turn your head, the body automatically goes with it. Alright guys, we've got another suggested speed sign coming up here. It says 40 miles an hour. So I'm going to pick a line, a clean line, and stay in this line all the way through this curve. Now you'll notice I'm starting to move my head to the right. Of course there's a dog in the middle of the road. I'm going to keep looking, not look at the dog. If you look at the dog, you might hit it. And we're going to cleanly come around this curve. See, I've been telling you guys, you got to watch out for stuff in the road, whether it's a dog, a deer, a vehicle pulling out, gravel, all that stuff's in my last video. Alright, let's try this again. Here's another suggested speed sign. This one says 40 miles an hour, so I'm going to put my bike into 4th gear. I'm going to stay in this line, which is the left wheel track. I'm already turning my head to look around this curve. I'm keeping my throttle steady. I'm not accelerating or decelerating. I'm not using any brakes at all. And I safely made it through the curve. If you're a new rider or wanting to work on your curve negotiation skills, do that. And as you get better with more experience, you'll be able to take the curves faster and even accelerate once you pass the apex of the curve like this one. It's 30 miles an hour. I've hit the apex. I'm going to speed up. I'm using my rear brake, turning my head, looking. And we've had an accident. These are the two guys that I just talked to. You alright?
Nope. I broke my foot.
Broke your foot?
Yeah, you see that bone?
This is where that guy had his crash, so I'm going the opposite way. I just want you guys to watch and see how I physically turn my head around these curves. I'm going to downshift to third gear so I've got enough RPMs. See, I'm physically going to turn my head and I'm going to accelerate. Shift to fourth gear. While maintaining my line, I'm looking back to the right. Looking back to the left. Making sure that there's not anything that's come out in front of me. I'm gonna have to watch out for that dog again, make sure it doesn't run out on me. Back to the right, while maintaining this clean line of the left wheel track, and accelerate out of it. Now whenever you're practicing this, like I said, go ahead and whatever the suggested speed is, stick to that. So if it's 30 miles an hour, put your bike in third gear and keep the throttle steady at 30 miles an hour as you look where you want to go. Use counter steering to lean the motorcycle and then come out of the curve. Now whenever you get a little bit more experience, what you can do is you'll be able to take these curves a little bit faster. Now I'm going to show you guys here, the throttle steady. Once I get to the apex of the curve, I'm going to throttle up just a little bit, and what that does is it causes the bike to naturally want to stand straight back up. And so it kind of helps you pull you out of the curve. But if you're just starting out learning how to ride curves, don't worry about that right now. So I'm not going to Monday morning quarterback the rider that had the crash a while ago. All I'm going to say is sometimes there's a possibility that there's going to be something laying in the road that you don't want to hit around that next curve. The key is you have to be ready for it. What's the reason that motorcyclists have crashed in curves? Well, there's a couple reasons. Something in the road, that's one of them. Secondly, it was going to be speed. You're going too fast into the curve. And third is failure to negotiate. Say they come in at a certain speed and they don't put enough input into the handlebars and they run off the road, something like that. So these are all things to be conscious of. You can train for them and practice. That's why I was telling you guys at first, go slow. It's not a racetrack. You'll get the technique. Once you get the good technique down, then you can pick things up a little bit. You get to going too fast, bad things can happen. You can crash. I hope you guys learned something in this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell notification button, that way you're notified whenever I upload my next video. And as always, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I enjoy reading the comments and talking with